What's cracking with your snack and snacker stars? It's me, the BRE, the man in the backwards hat, Brandon from the sAs, the Snack Food Appreciation Society, and the name of the show is OTR, but that stands for On the Road, and that's for a reason, as I drive 65 miles round trip to Hardee's to try their newest burger today on Tizzle Rizzle. Be right back right after this. You are looking live at Hardee's on the corner of Garrisonville Road and Staffordsboro Boulevard here in Stafford County, Virginia. I'm pretty sure this is actually Stafford and not Garrisonville itself, but it's off the Garrisonville exit, where of course you can get the cash you need in a flash at Cash Point, and there's also a Pancho Villa Mexican restaurant across the street. And this Hardee's shares a lot with a Kangaroo Gas, which has regular for $2.05. That's not bad. Anyway, I drove a round trip 65 miles today, or well, half of it so far anyway, to try out a brand new burger from Hardee's and Carl's Jr. Maybe not brand new because it's been out for a few weeks now, but this is the first chance I've gotten to get down here. And that's actually in this particular capsule. And let's go ahead and open this bad boy up and see what we got. What we have here is the Budweiser Double All-Natural Beer Cheese Burger by Hardee's. And what we have here is a bakery bun, which is supposed to be toasted. It doesn't feel like it's toasted, though. Let me go ahead and open it up. You've got Budweiser beer cheese on there. Grilled onions, there's a slice of Swiss cheese as well that's quite melted, and this has the choice that you can make of either a double or single natural patty or a 3rd-pound monster thick patty, which I guess is not all natural. And you got 2 strips of bacon in there, lettuce and tomato underneath, and I think more beer cheese under that. Yes, that's what that is right there. This burger by itself goes for $6.99. In a combo, $9.49, but I got this combo with something special. I got it with the Budweiser Bacon Beer Cheese Fries, and those by themselves are $2.89, but with the combo made it $10.98 with tax, bringing it to a grand total of $12 even. So $12 for a combo, but it's a pretty big combo with lots of food. Let's see how it all goes down as I taste it and tell you more about it here on OTR. Alright gang, I am back here at Hardee's for OTR for Tuesday, November 15th, 2016. The year is almost freaking over, guys. Kenny freaking Loggins. Oh my god. Anyway, let me go ahead and pick up this Monster Thick Burger. No, this is not a Monster Thick Burger. This is the all-natural Budweiser Beer Cheese Double Burger or something like that. Lots of words put into this burger, but show it next to my noggin the way I always do. And, yeah, show it to you a little bit more closely there to show you the full scope of this bad boy. You know, I've almost got the single, but I have this weakness. When you say, do you want a double or a single? I almost always get the double, guys, and I know that's a bad thing to do, but, hey, you only live once, right? YOLO, baby. Let me go ahead and take a bite of this thing before it falls apart in my hands. Round 2. Alright, so I hooked up my combo also with the medium-sized Gerald Coke here, and I've washed a little bit of that burger down. I'll tell you what, it's pretty darn tasty. I've never had their all-natural beef patties before, but I think I might actually prefer them to the Monster Thick Patty, which lately, the last several times I've gotten it has been kind of dry and not quite gristly, but the texture had seemed to change and gone down in quality to me, and this just tastes like a good old-fashioned hamburger you get off the grill. You know, not that sort of almost artificial grilled taste that you get from Burger King, but a real honest-to-goodness grilled taste, and juicy, very, very juicy, good meat taste. Now, the Budweiser beer cheese did not have a distinct beer cheese flavor, and if you're a fan of Snack Brief, our other show, You know that I do love beer cheese, particularly Merck's beer cheese. Very, very good. Whether it's in the thickened form for dipping or in the melted form, they're both very, very good. But this just tastes like, melted cheese. Nothing too spectacular about that, so it doesn't really stand out in that aspect. The Swiss cheese does help bring it down a little bit with its dryness. Even if it's melted, it still somehow ends up being dry. That's the magic of Swiss cheese. And then you get to the bacon, which this is another burger that for whatever reason, guys, the bacon seems to get a little bit lost. And the bacon wasn't very impressive looking. I mean, it's rather thin little strips of bacon there. There's one that survived my attack. And I don't know, maybe there's just too much going on with the addition also of the grilled onions, which helps bring out the flavor of the burger more, so it made the flavor of the burger dominant over the bacon. Lettuce and tomato are of no consequence in this particular burger. The bun was okay, but it was in no way, shape, or form toasted, in my opinion. Altogether, bringing this to a conclusion of about a 3/4 thumbs up rating. This could be a lot more than that if the bacon were bigger and crisper and more present in the burger. And also, I don't know, if the bun were toasted, if it were a little bit cheaper, a couple factors go into this rating, and that's the way I feel about it. So let's move on to its counterpart, the Budweiser Bacon Beer Cheese Fries, as I've gotten beer cheese on my car interior when I have to hit it with the Resolve when I get a chance. Show these next to my noggin the way I always do. Give you a little bit more idea of the way they look there. There you go. These don't look like Hardee's fries to me. Hardee's fries, I remember being a bit thicker than this. These seem to be more close to the shoestring variety, but not quite. I don't know, somewhere in between. As you can see, it's got beer cheese and bacon on that particular fry. So that's a perfect subject to try. Let me go ahead and do it. Okay, so a couple of notes on the Budweiser Bacon Beer Cheese Fries here at Hardee's. First of all, what you get in the container doesn't look anything like what they show you there in the restaurant. It looks like a lot less here, but that's probably better for me in this case. But in terms of value for what you get versus what you see, that's not great. The fries on the top, since I've been babbling quite a bit, have become quite flaccid. I don't blame that on the product, I blame that on myself. So I kind of mixed them up a little bit and got some of the ones down near the bottom that were still crispy, a little bit more cheesy. And this whole thing confirms my previous statement that the beer cheese doesn't really taste much like beer cheese. It just tastes like regular old melted low-grade cheddar cheese or something like that. Maybe the stuff you get in a big can at BJ's or Costco or something like that for 6 pounds for a couple of bucks or something like that. Yeah. It's okay. There's lots of bacon on here. There's much more bacon on these fries than there was on that burger. If there was this much bacon on that burger, that would have raised the rating, as would have the has the cheese tasted more like beer cheese. Anyway, before I lose my train of thought, I'm going to go ahead and give these 2/3 thumbs up. They're okay. Nothing to write home about at all. Thanks for watching OTR, guys. Having a great time this month. Just got back from Waldorf, Maryland this weekend to check out MCW wrestling up there. I've been there a few times. Repped Nova Pro Wrestling by wearing my Nova Pro shirt. And we really had a good time. Alex and myself and Chad, all from the sAs, as well as Alex's brother, who's done some of the video work for us in the past. Great time. Anyway, follow all of us on Twitter, all the sAs, that is, including myself, Brandon, at Brandon Reich sAs, as well as on Instagram. Use the hashtag Snack Society all day, every day. Whenever you're talking about snacks, that way we know what you're eating and you know what we're eating too. Beyond that, join our Facebook group with hundreds of the coolest people in the world, and perhaps the only place on the internet where you can escape all the rhetoric and BS involving the U.S. presidential election bullcrap. Anyway, And beyond that, like, favorite, share, and subscribe. I'm going to go to Walmart and to Wawa and check out for some snacks for snack briefs. And in the meantime, in between time, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.